Hello, this is Big J here. Now, a lot of you are angry about what's this guy's name? CP, CP, CBB, CBP channel, right? What's going on, Maurice? See you in the chat room. Shout out to Maurice Delk, y'all. Shout out to Maurice Delk. But let me say some commentary on this. I hear a lot of you Negroes are pissed off. I see a lot of y'all pissed off. And my thing is, you can't create rules that yourself can't follow. Stop trying to create a rule on everybody else that you yourself can't follow. Y'all mad at Cynthia G having two white men talk about black men, right? But here's the thing: the Negroes who are making these reaction videos to this woman, let's not forget that y'all have done it too. You see, some of us on here have very long memories, right? Some of y'all are fans of Obsidian, but y'all mad at Cynthia G for having Brian, this racist white boy named Brian. Now though um y'all mad at this dude called by the name of by the name of CP no, CBP, right? Y'all mad at him, but the question needs to be asked again. I gotta ask the question again. You know, y'all out here bouncing, y'all out here on here pumping on your chest like King Kong, saying men are logical, women are emotional. Well, if men are supposed to be logical and women are supposed to be emotional, why are y'all making emotional responses? And y'all logic isn't isn't is based upon nothing because y'all have all this time to talk about Cynthia G and Cynthia G can have these white dudes talk about black men, but where was you Negroes when Obsidian had Jared Taylor? Obsidian had Jared Taylor on his channel. Jared Obsidian brought Jared Taylor, and if you know who Jared Taylor is, Jared Taylor is part of the alt right. He's a leader of the American Renaissance. If you know what the American Renaissance is, it is an organization that's trying to make America Caucasian again. That's right, make America Caucasian again. So Obsidian had Jared Taylor on the channel. Obsidian had Turd Flinking Monkey. Now, Turd Flinking Monkey is a white dude, and he said some questionable shit about black people. But yet y'all Negroes would invite this dude, invite these two on y'all's panels to trash talk black women. But and what's so funny about the shit, y'all yet these white dudes was talking about your black ass too. The same run of the mill argument, single motherhood, decrepit communities, same old argument. You know, same old argument. And I'm gonna say something too. Why y'all so mad at Cynthia when you SYS BM dudes? Oh yeah. Let's sit here and talk. Let's talk about this. See, y'all SYS BM dudes who talk about y'all need a Stargate. Y'all out here talking about though you need a Stargate. Well, but y'all, y'all sit there, y'all find yourself a fine, you know, y'all out here finding a white woman, or Asian woman, calling her a Stargate because though she's quote unquote better than better than Berkisha. But then on the saying y'all are so mad at these white dudes who is on these black women's channels talking shit about black men. Well, wait a minute, y'all do the same shit too. See, let's go back to memory. Let me go back to memory. Remember, there was a woman named, and I'm trying to remember her name. You know what? Allow me to look. Allow me to look. Hey, Jalen, tell me something new, Jalen. How about you tell me something new, Jalen? Because that's all you do, Jalen. You sit there and you just repeat. You just repeat yourself every night. That's not even the point of the video. See, you more focus on Cynthia G rather than about the hypocrisy of the people who are complaining about it. Anyway, where was I at? Uh, Hardcore Tito had a girlfriend. I'm trying to remember her name. There was a woman from Scotland. Here's the thing though. You got these Negroes talking about, well, CBP is from Britain and how he needs to stay in his own lane and da da da. But wait a minute. But yet you SYSBM dudes who's hanging around with who's hanging around with Hardcore Tito, y'all was supporting old girl Megan. Remember Megan? Remember the white girl named Megan from Scotland? Hardcore Tito dated a woman named Megan from Scotland. She made videos about black women, and yet the you shine bones on YouTube right now weren't complaining about what some fuck what what Brian said and what CBP said. But wait a minute, what about Megan from Scotland? Hold on, what about Megan from Scotland? I tell you what, I tell you what. Tell me if I'm lying. I want somebody to prove that I'm lying. Go ask Hardcore Tito. Go ask Hardcore Tito about that Scottish chick, and he'll tell you. When Megan made that video about those black women, you Negroes was in the background. Woo-hoo, y'all cheering that shit on. You all the same nigga. Y'all the same Negroes who complain about Cynthia G. Get the fuck out of here. Talking about y'all mad. Y'all mad. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Y'all have selective outrage. What about that girl that was giving fellatio to heart? No, scratch that. Wrong name. What about the girl who was giving fellatio to Sergeant Willie Pete when Sergeant Willie Pete was on the video getting 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 blown while he was talking shit about black women? He was asking her questions and shit. But what she thought of it? See. Let's put all this shit out. A lot of y'all here hypocrites. A lot of y'all some fucking hypocrites, and that's why I don't respect y'all. I don't. I can't. Because y'all sit here mad at this woman for having white guys on here, but then y'all do the exactly same shit previously. But it was okay for y'all to do it. What is wrong for her to do it? So if we gonna go by logic, y'all are just as guilty as she is. You are just as guilty as Cynthia. But y'all don't see that shit. You're just as guilty as she is. So now that I see you Negroes talking about stay in your lane. No nigga. If you don't want other people to get up in y'all's lane, then guess what? Don't air out your dirty laundry on social media. How about that shit? If you Negroes, yeah, and I'm including the men and the women on this, the men and the women. If y'all don't want these white people in y'all's Negroes affairs, then take y'all black asses off of white websites. So I'm gonna say that again. If you are so worried about white people getting in black people's affairs, then therefore by that simple logic, get your black ass off of you two then. If we gonna keep things under the buck. Now I know what Reg the bad guy gonna do. What he's gonna do, say, well, Big J supporting Cynthia G. Big J being a what's it called? A proxy. Nigga, please. No, go to a dictionary, Reg, and look up the definition of a fucking proxy, nigga. See, unlike the rest of y'all, I'm trying to be balanced here in the criticism. You, on the other hand, Reg, the bad guy, you want. I'm going to address Reg here. You want to be a leader so bad because you said you want the black manosphere to be burnt down to the ground because so you have a website. You said you work on a website and you go and when these 2.0 niggas are burnt down to the ground, right, right, where exactly. They don't see it. Don't they don't see that's the point. Full circle. They want rule. They want you to have rules. They want these women to have rules, but they don't want to subscribe themselves to the same rule. What's going on, pure butterfly? I see in the chat room. Y'all are just as guilty as she is. And I'm gonna say something too. CBP do have a point. Y'all do take white people's talking points. It's the truth. It's like what I said on the Prophet Dots channel. Y'all are the sons of Lee Atwater. Y'all sit there regurgitate. Jalen, I don't give a fuck. What does it have to do with you? See, Jalen, tell you something about you. You go in these chat rooms. You talk about though. Oh, you're the king. You're the god of this. You're the destroyer of this. When you get in the panel, you sit there talking about. Well, they don't give me time to speak. They don't give me time to speak. But dude, stop that shit. Back to the point. Back to the commentary. The hypocrisy of it is astounding. The hypocrisy of it. The hypocritical statements. Why y'all mad? Now, if y'all didn't care, then then if you didn't care about what she thinks, then therefore Negroes, you should be making these stupid videos. trying you out there trying to tell people to do this and do that and this is how you think and this that and third. Some of y'all don't even know how to have a conversation. And this goes right back. This goes right back to what happened on Teapot's channel with Hood Conservative. Hood Conservative couldn't see Hood Hood Conservative could not counter my point. Hood Conservative couldn't counter my point. He kept saying the same thing over and over and over. Man, the movie Claudine. Listen to me, this big ass fly, man. What the fuck you came on? Man, I hit the motherfucker and it didn't kill him. Damn. Big old horsefly. What the fuck? Where the fuck you came from? Anyway, where was I at? Yeah, yeah, I'm sitting over here. I'm sitting there just like I'm looking at y'all. Talking about these single mothers, talking about this, talking about weave. And I'm sitting there thinking, wait a minute, do y'all know where y'all get y'all's talking points from? Because y'all are repeating what Lee Atwater, Bill Bennett, Patrick Buchanan, and Dan Quayle said. But then though y'all the same ones that sit there talking about, well, I'm a conservative. No, the reason why though y'all are conservative, y'all not conservatives or because though you believe in low taxes and you know and you want government spending to be you know y'all 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 ain't no no fucking conservative. Y'all are conservatives uh because of women because women vote a certain way and they don't give you the sexual access that you want. You thinking voting Republican and voting Democrat is going to no, excuse me, voting Republican, voting conservative is going and voting for Trump is going to sit there and make these black women get out on this fucking street to respect your black ass. Not saying that same old stupid ass argument about oh man, they kicked the black men out the house. Bullshit. That because that was against the law in 1968. 1968 Supreme Court. I said the federal Supreme Court, the United States Supreme Court, outlawed that in 1968. That's before any of you Negroes was on this planet. And y'all here regurgitating shit. Oh, the movie Claudine. Movie Claudine happened in 1978. No, not 78, 74. Movie was made in 1974. The movie Claudine. And you're going to use the movie Claudine as a basis for as a factual basis. Nigga, please, a hood conservative. And then here is the kicker though. Y'all out here talking about though y'all need that y'all need Sharia law. Wait a minute. Can we can we uh can we just put a pin in that for a minute? Y'all said y'all want Sharia law. Sharia law, you said, right? Explain this then. How come conservatives, and I mean American Western conservatism, if Western conservatism is for freedom, quote unquote, freedom in red, white, and blue, freedom. Why do y'all Negroes say you vote Republican, you vote for Trump, you vote for this, that, and third, but then though y'all make these stupid ass live streams talking about you want Sharia law to put the black women's in check, to put the black woman in check. Explain that. Y'all are hypocrites. you're just as guilty as she is, and stop making these stupid videos talking about, oh my God, she broke the cardinal sin. No, motherfuckers, the cardinal sin was by hardcore Tito. The cardinal sin was Obsidian twice, and the cardinal sin was Sergeant Willie Pete when he Willie Pete too. And let's not forget, forget, and I'm gonna say this right now. I'm actually guilty of this too. I'm gonna say this right now because I'm gonna be a man about this. I'm guilty of this too because I did this too though. Remember the book called um, Daughters of the Trade? Remember the book Daughters of the Trade? I used to promote that book. I used to promote that book against the pink pill. I did it because I got tired of the rhetoric by Tanya TKO and Kristen Karazan. I got tired of hearing that shit, hearing that rhetoric from it. That's why I put the book up. But I'm guilty of that too. See, unlike y'all though, I'm man enough to admit my sins on here. Using the book Daughter of the Trade to slam women. Now, let me say this right now. Let me put a caveat here. Nowhere when I made the video about Daughters of the Trade, I never used the word black women. My videos was directly aimed at the swirlers and the big towel movement. That's it. Those the women who was surrounding Kristen Karazan, those are the ones I was talking about. Y'all, on the other hand, because what I was doing was reading passages of the book to actually counter some of y'all's arguments in y'all's videos. That's what I was doing. But however, I'm gonna accept responsibility on that shit because I'm guilty of it. But the book, yes, Jalen, I would talk to them when I call him out the name, Jalen. I always have been, Jalen. It's called maturity, Jalen. And I have talked to them, talked to them, Jalen. I did that last night with Chantel. Chantel was trying to do that bullshit. She was expecting me. And let me say something too about Cybertron. Cybertron, shut the fuck up, dude. All that little back and forth you did on Bomb Cherry's channel, that was completely unnecessary. You could have just shut her ass up by saying what you need to say and move on. She was looking for a conflict and she got all the attention. And Chantel was one of the racist women on here. She's one of the racist women on here. So don't even tell me about this shit. But anyway, back to the point. The point is, Daughters of a Trade was written by a white woman. The author is a white female, white woman, right? And I use that book to counter their argument. So therefore, I'm gonna have to sit there and say my bad on that shit. But however, you Negroes don't have no filter. Y'all don't have no governor. And when I say governor, I ain't talking about no governor as a government official. I'm talking about governor. There's no self-governments in y'all. There's nobody sit there to say there's no conscience to tell y'all, hey, let me not say this. Let me not say that. Let me just hang back and just leave that alone. See, y'all can't do that because y'all was taught that cussing out a woman is something about manhood. Y'all was taught that that roasting is going to solve your problem. But none of y'all are going to do that off of YouTube. Y'all will not do this off this website. Y'all won't. You're just as guilty as she is. So don't come in here talking about, oh my goodness, she got this dude. Oh my gosh, she got Brian. Oh, she got CBP. Who gives a fuck? When y'all use, and I'm gonna say something too. And I forgot to bring this up. Even the woman who wrote Daughters of the Trade, even she got up on YouTube and told you Negroes to stop. Stop using my book. That's what she said. The woman got on YouTube and said, stop using my book. She got on Twitter telling you dumb nigga, telling BGS, stop using my book. Angerman, stop using my book. The woman who wrote, hold on, I'm gonna find her name. Let me find her name real quick. Because she told y'all to stop using her and her book, the trash, or getting y'all little gender wars. Yeah, her name is SB. Hold on, what's her name? I can't pronounce her name. Yeah, what is it? Iceman? I hope I pronounced that name right. I pronounced that, you know. But she told y'all to drop it. You know what? You know what? Hold on. You know what? I might have to. You know what? I have an idea now. I have an idea now because we are going to have to settle this shit. We are going to have we're going to have to settle this old bullshit because she told y'all to stop. Y'all still keep on using her book. Well, you know what? I have an idea about that. Maybe we need to talk to her, bring her on the panel, and have her explain herself about the book and what was the purpose of the book and why it's wrong for black men to use her book against black women. That you know what, that needs to be talked about. That's something that needs to be on the docket. Since I'm doing interviews, I might as well start there. I might as well just start there. I might as well just start there and ask her something. Cause see, some of y'all are some of y'all just take a book, only one book, and y'all run with it. Y'all don't y'all don't know how to. Oh, hold on. Diane Davidson is doing a pen. Okay, I mean, yeah. Anyway, anyway, let me hang this up. I said what needs to be said, but see, y'all some jokes. Y'all some jokes. You can't say she's bad when y'all done exactly the same shit. But unlike, and what separates between me and y'all is two things. My issue, my issue. is the war, or on this war of masculinity. Y'all issue is y'all angry at these black women. See, that's the difference between me and you. And I'm gonna say something another issue. Y'all focus on hair weave and long nails and single mothers, but then though you Negroes will not sit there and talk about why your son, your nephew, your cousin, the boy across the street have a ninth grade, eighth grade reading level, and your ass and his ass is 18 and shit. You have an eighth grade reading level, and you're 18, 19, 20 years old. That's something that is affecting men. Y'all don't sit there and understand that. People got to tell you time after time after time after time, it's education. AJ seeing red, not these women's. It's monetary policy put assertive. Not the welfare office kicking black men out the household. It's trade policy and the lack of diversity in in the workforce, instead of, oh, it's is is this black woman who's raising her fist in the air and she says though she's a womanist or she's a feminist. Monetary policy is the issue. Educational policy is the issue. Trade policy is the issue. And none of y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all want to blame something that's a, y'all want to go after the low hanging excuse me the low hanging fruit, and think and believe the low hanging fruit encompasses 90% of everything. No, that low hanging fruit is like a 15% issue. People are getting really tired of y'all because y'all don't think, y'all don't know how to debate, y'all don't know how to communicate, y'all don't know how to have a conversation, y'all don't even know how to have sit there and actually think outside of your own damn self. Y'all so narrow minded. Y'all so goddamn y'all some fucking ass goddamn narrow minded that like you can't sit there and understand that you are looking at trees when the world itself is a big ass forest. Y'all worrying about pine tree. Y'all worrying about a damn cedar tree. Y'all more worried about what's the difference between a cedar and a pine. Y'all out here worrying about what's the difference between an oak and an ash tree. Y'all worrying about these two reed trees when there's a vast diversity, diverse ecosystem of this reality. But y'all don't sit there and see that because y'all so damn closed minded. Because like I said this last night, y'all not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Y'all not the brightest bulb in the room. And y'all get online and act like though you supposed to speak for us. No, sit your ass down. Yo, because you can't master knowledge, you can't master debate, you can't master conversation, the art of having a conversation. See, too many of y'all are on this what was it called? This instant gratification shit. Some of y'all too much on this instant gratification. Y'all want things to be done quickly. I mean, done at the instant. But yet though, y'all don't realize y'all help the opposition out because your words, your misdeeds, and your stupidity, and yes, some of y'all evil ways give rise to the popularity of the opposition. You jackasses. Wait a minute. I misspelled the title. Hold on. I misspelled the title, y'all. I don't know why I misspelled that title. There we go. You're just as guilty as Cynthia G. And you know what, Coldwater Canyon, you're right. You're right. People can be impatiently to a fault. Yeah, it's true. It's true. But anyway, I said what needs to be said, and a lot of these clowns are going to have to realize that you're going old. You're gonna die alone yourself. Y'all here talking about how these women gonna die alone. Well, Negroes, y'all gonna die alone too. And you can sit there talking about that you found a Stargate when in reality y'all don't have a Stargate. Just stop it. I think those it's only a few guys who found themselves a Stargate. Because if you find a Stargate, you wouldn't be worrying about what Cynthia's saying. If you find yourself a Stargate, you wouldn't be worrying about what Nyla says. You wouldn't be worrying about what Crystal Swirl says. You wouldn't be worrying about what if you find yourself a Stargate. If you went overseas and you find somebody, you wouldn't be worrying about what some person says on YouTube. Congratulations. And Pierre, you're right. Everybody dies alone. Everybody dies alone. You're right. Everybody dies alone. This whole phrase, women, you're gonna die alone. Well, okay. Let's use their own logic. Let's use their own logic, right? How can these women die alone when men die before women? When a woman's life expectancy is higher than men, so therefore, by that logic, men are going to die. Women are going to die alone anyway. See, it's so dumb. It's one of the dumbest arguments ever. So AJ seen red. I told you, dude. We need to start having round two. We need to start. No, I want somebody to tell AJ seen red that I want to do a round two. I want to do round two on this shit because what happened last time, I didn't have had enough time to go all in. But you know, problem is though, y'all really don't have no sense. You know what? You're right. I'm right. Y'all don't have no damn sense. Y'all don't. People are telling you something, but then though you as a grown man telling me how Big J, how? Wait a minute. You are a grown man. You're telling me, and let me say something right now. I'm younger than you, AJ Seen Red. You in your 40s. I'm still in my 30s. You're telling me I'm still in my 30s. You telling me how? Dude, you older than me. I say black men get a get politically active about this education. See, the problem with black men is not black women. The problem with black men is the education, the monetary policy, in trade policy affecting their jobs. That's the only thing that we should be talking about. and criminal justice reform. That's the main things that get black men jammed up. But no, you worry about the sisters, the mothers, the daughters of said men, as if they are they're the entire blame of the downfall of the quote unquote community. See, you know what I'm gonna say right now, and Don Gordito said it. You know, I said it on AJ's live stream, and Don Gordito kind of went ahead and repeated what he kind of went further in what I was saying. He said that yes, me, Big J, is raised differently than y'all. Yes, I am. I'm raised differently than y'all. I don't see the hood all the time. I don't see the hood. I don't see you know the bullshit. Only thing I'm telling y'all is there is a better way of doing things. There are better ways of going at things. You know, there are better ways of communication. AJ, and I'm gonna say right now, that's why I don't blame Rilo. That's why I do not blame Rilo one bit for what he said on his videos the past 2 weeks. Rilo's right. You know, whatever you might think of Rilo, but he's right about but he's right about this though. All this woman hating shit. You hate women. Y'all have problems with women. And no, AJ, I ain't talking about you per se. I'm talking about the general rule. Worrying about what the women are doing. Worrying about what she's doing. Ain't none of your goddamn business. What you should be worrying about is getting is getting after policies that's affecting you in your daily life. Some of y'all talking about though y'all in Philly. Some of y'all talking about though y'all in the south side of Chicago. Oh, I'm in north part of Philly. Oh, I'm in the Fifth Ward, Houston. Oh, I'm in South Central LA. I'm in Baton Rouge. I'm in New Orleans. If y'all are in these enclaves where there is uh, a lot of strife economically and socially, you should deal with those things that's causing the see the problem with see the problem is y'all want to deal with the symptoms, y'all don't want to deal with the disease. Yes, Oakland. Y'all want to deal with the symptoms like the women are the symptoms. Jobs, education, monetary policy, those three are 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 the source of y'all's problems. Y'all don't want to go there. And y'all don't want to go there because though it requires and let me quote David Carroll with this. Allow me to quote Uncle Dave. The reason why y'all don't want to deal with those three issues is because y'all will have to take someone who has uh because you have to do some intellectual heavy lifting. You have to do some intellectual heavy lifting to do. Oh yes, oh yes, yeah, oh yes. I'm bringing back that phrase intellectual heavy lifting. You have to see the reason why y'all don't want to address these problems because like y'all are not equipped to be intellectually do do any heavy lifting intellectually. Y'all don't y'all are so y'all keep want to talk about y'all are logical, Yet though y'all don't want to do no intellectual heavy lifting. And that goes right back to what Cynthia says. And that goes right back to Cynthia. Y'all talking yourselves in circles. Y'all talking yourselves in circles. And I'm gonna hang this up. I'll see y'all next time. I'm out.